Hello everybody and welcome to a new game review. Today I'm going to show you Frozen Synapse. Frozen Synapse is an indie game which was released on Steam 1 week ago. The game is basically a turn-based strategy shooter. I think that's the best way of describing it. So, the game has single player and multiplayer mode. I'll show you the single player first. The single player consists of a tutorial, a campaign and the skirmish. The tutorial, you can play it through yourself, or you can just watch videos of other people playing it through. I think this is really a good feature because some people just learn by watching other people doing things. So for those of you who just don't want to play it yourself but watch other people doing it, this is really good, and yeah, you can learn a lot from that. And we have a campaign. The campaign is really long, I think. I have played it for like 3 hours and I'm not even 1/4 through it. So this is really a long campaign, a lot of fun to play it. So I can really recommend playing through the campaign. I'll just show you the campaign now and then I'll show you the skirmish. Okay. I'm starting a new campaign. What I want to show you about the campaign is basically that there's a lot of story in it. So you can see here a lot of story going on, so blah 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 blah. I'm just clicking through it, so you can click through this. There's a lot to read for those of you who like games with a storyline. Storyline. This is really good. So you have a lot of story here. You get explained everything, what is happening here in this world, what you are doing here, and everything basically. Oh my god, I'm clicking through it. It takes long. And yes, what I have to do here is there is a city and there's an institute, a research institute, which was infiltrated by some bad guys, and I have to clear it. That's what I have to do. And what I also think is awesome that they did it is like they made a little dossier here so that you can see what is happening there. This is really, you get information about the gameplay, not like about the game itself, but like what is happening in the story. So there are many indie games that don't have a story, so you just play there. But this game is different, so I really like this. Was surprised it has so much story there, but I like it a lot. Okay, I think I won't start the operation because I can't show you a lot there. I'm just gonna do a skirmish. So this is the skirmish mode. You can either do an instant skirmish or like the skirmish generator. There you can tell the computer what the skirmish should be like. So what I'm gonna do like is give every team one of each class, one unit of each class. Yes, and the turn limit, let's set it up to 30. So you have turns, as I've already said, and yeah, you can just do everything there what you want. Okay, play this. The cool thing about the skirmish, even if you do instant skirmish, now I've just generated one myself, but you can also do instant skirmish. Then you have like a random amount of guys in your team and a random amount of guys in the other team. The maps always look different, so no map will be the same. Also if you play on multiplayer or if you play the campaign again, the maps are all randomly generated and they will never look the same. So this is really an awesome feature, I think. So here you can see all the types of units I have here. So the green ones are my ones, the red ones are the enemies. As you can see, the game's also in 3D, so many people have asked me whether this game is in 3D or not. I don't know how they got the idea that it's not in 3D, but yes. So you can see also there's a lot of detail here. Well, if you look at the units, the squads, there's a lot of detail here, so I really like this. This is awesome. Looks awesome. The gameplay is really great. I mean, I like this game a lot. I've played it for a long time now, and it's awesome. Okay, but enough of that. Let's just explain the gameplay. So, what I can do here... Sorry for that. I've always told you that this is a turn-based shooter. So, each turn lasts 5 seconds long, and I can tell my guys exactly what to do in this 5 seconds, and then simulate it what will happen then, and I can also simulate what the enemies might do, and then simulate what will happen if they do that. So it's highly strategical, highly tactical game, and I'll just show you that. There are 5 different classes that you can have. This is a grenadier. He shoots grenades. Let's just show you that. I'll tell him there's a crosshair here. I'll just pull that to let him shoot a grenade. And now play. So you're gonna see what happens if he just shoots the grenade here. It looks like that, and then boom, it explodes, doing damage to all units around and just killing them. So the cool thing is also that every unit will die if he or she or whatever is hit by one bullet or by one explosion. So that's more like the strategical thing then. Okay. That is the grenadier. Then I have the RPG guy. He has a rocket launcher. This guy is the highest threat for everybody in every game because the rocket launcher explosion has such a huge range. I'm going to show you that here. Just okay. By right-clicking somewhere on the map, you can add a waypoint for your guys and tell them what to do there. So on this waypoint, I can tell him to stand, to duck, or just to aim somewhere, for example. So I'll tell him to go here, and then aim up. Oh my God! No, I'm dragging everything around. It's wrong. And aim up here to shoot shoot his rocket there. Then you can see what happens if he does so. Boom! Oh my God! So you see, everything is destructible. You can blow everything up. That's also really good for tactics. Either you just kill the enemies with the explosion, or you just get away for your machine gun guys to shoot there. So this is awesome. You just can get rid of the walls. Yes, that way it's really highly tactical. I'm just gonna delete that again. You can, then I have the what's that? This guy has a pump gun. The pump gun guys are like more for the close quarters combat. They are good when running around corners and shooting enemies there. That is the scope. I have not played with scopes at all for a long time, and I don't know whether they are actually good or not. But yeah, I think they should better just like camp and look somewhere. So I'm gonna tell my scope here to camp here and look there. And that is the machine gun. The machine gun just shoots over the whole map if he sees an enemy and shoots this enemy. So he will basically be the one that shoots everything. I'm just gonna show you what I can do here now. So, okay. But if you want like to tell your units what to do, you click on the unit. Till you have selected, then you just right click somewhere where you want him to go. So add a waypoint here. So what will happen now, he will turn there and run here. Okay, on each waypoint I can tell him where to go, where to shoot, where to look at, and I can also, between the waypoints, I can also tell him where to look at or what to do there. So for example, I can tell him when he's here he shall duck, and when he's here he shall stand up again. Let's see what he does now. Okay, ducks and stands up again. Okay, so you can see you can add things that he should do and delete them if you just click on them and press the delete key. And delete waypoints by just pressing the delete key or the backspace. Okay, so you can also now simulate. Now what I can do is simulate what to do, what will happen if my guys do what I tell them to do, and then I can just send this turn, and then I will see what the enemy does and what actually happens. So what I'm gonna do with this guy is I'm gonna shoot here a bullet here first, so that this guy explodes. If he stays there, he won't stay there, but I hope he will. So yes, I know that the enemies have a RPG launcher there, and he might kill me by shooting here on the wall. Okay, I don't want that to happen. Oh my God. So basically what I'm gonna do is just run up here, run. So first of all, this guy shoots a grenade here, then runs up here. Let's see what happens. Okay, if the enemy does not react, this will happen. He will react, but that's, yeah, no problem there. Okay, I also want him, want to kill his RPG launcher. So because he's the highest threat for me, so what I'm gonna do is tell this guy to go here, to move here, and shoot up here. Either I kill this RPG launcher guy, or I kill the who's that guy? The machine gun of him. So that is both good, and I'm gonna tell my machine gun guy to just run over there and look there. Look straight away. The light blue blocks are like blocks that you can stand behind and shoot over those. So they're like, yeah, you can take cover behind those blocks. This is really good. So that's another thing that might happen now. If an enemy turns up here and my guy just runs here, he will stop running. If he sees the enemy, stand still and look at him, to him and shoot him. Okay, if I know that if he does so, my guy will die, I can just tell him to ignore every enemy that's continue inside. Then he will just, even if he sees enemies there now, even if this enemy runs here, which is not likely to happen, but it might happen, he will just continue inside, he will just run away, just ignore him, and from here on, he will just engage inside. So if he sees an enemy from here, he will kill him again. That is basically what I'm gonna do here. This guy is just standing still, and that guy is shooting. Okay, I think I'm just gonna show you how to submit this turn. So, okay, and then talk a bit about the game itself again. So you can see what's happening here. Oh my god. Okay, oh, so my sniper has actually killed an enemy. The animations look cool of his shots. Also, really good. Okay, I'm gonna play the turn again to show you what happened. Actually, down here first. So this guy ran down here. Oh my god, my sniper saw him and shot him first. Good. The pump gun guy wants to kill my others, so he's just running here. And yes, this guy. What happened there? What happened there? Again. I shot here. Oh my god, he ran around. And I've already no idea what this should be about, but yes. I knew that this guy was gonna blow everything up here. So I just... Where is he shooting at? Oh. This guy is shooting at my... Yes, at this guy. Just gonna see what happens if he does so. Oh, he would kill them. Him. Oh, okay. And those two are gonna die anyway, if I just don't tell my guy to run away. Okay, so you saw what happened then the first turn. I can make more turns now, tell my guys what to do, but I won't. That's just to show you about this game. So, what do I think about it? I think this game is awesome. Really awesome. It was great work, and I really love it. So, I mean, it's highly tactical, and that's what it makes this game fun to play. It's never the same, it's always different, and the problem is that you might think now there might be a problem with the turns. Because in multiplayer, if you play multiplayer now, you have to wait for the other guy to make a turn. Yes, that is true and not true. You can play more than one game at the same time, so you can play, I have like 4 games open at the moment. Okay, 3 games open at the moment, and you can just challenge everybody that's online. You see who's online, just double click his name, and then you can challenge him. Or like find me a game that will challenge everybody till somebody accepts the challenge. And that way you can like have several active games, switch between those games. There you can see somebody wants to challenge me, no thanks. And play several games at the same time. So you're gonna switch from one game to another, do your turn, then switch to the next game, do your next turn, and submit it. And wait till your enemy has done the turn. So that way you can play several games at the same time. And that's what you're gonna do if you like this if you like play this game a lot and know how it works. Okay, so the multiplayer is pretty much like the skirmish that you've seen there, but in the multiplayer there are several modes. In skirmish there are also the modes, but yeah, they are different. But yeah, you can change them there as well. I'm gonna just show you what the game modes are